Greetings. Welcome back to another disc comparison / review. My name is Brian Morris, a member of Team Trilogy PDGA 16791. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Maverick. I've reviewed the Maverick before, but now we have some new team discs that have come out that I would like to also review. We have the 2021 Zach Melton Fuzion X to look at. I'll be comparing it with one of my standard Mavericks, another brand new Lucid Maverick, and also going to take a look at last year's team series. We'll get a couple throws in with it. The Zombie Zach. Let's check it out. All right, so the Maverick is coming to you as a Speed 7, Glide 4, a turn of -1.5, and a fade of 2. So it is classified as an understable fairway driver. I consider it a disc that is good for beginners, and as an experienced player, I like to throw the Maverick for straight shots, and I like to also use it for those left to right Anhyzer shots. I will say that the Lucid Maverick for me gets a lot of use, and I'm accurate with it out to about 320 feet. And I like to throw it in the zone between about 280 and 320 is the area I like to throw it. If you take a look at the Maverick here, you'll see that it has a thin, manageable rim. It is a 7-speed fairway driver, and very slight bit of dome on it. The Fuzion X Maverick definitely is a very stiff plastic. If any of you got the Erica Stinchcomb swords, it's the same plastic as that VIP X. Very stiff and shiny. So let's take a look at these discs in the sky. All right, here we go. This is a brand new Lucid, and pretty much just trying to release it the same way I would that pink one that you saw when I was looking at the discs. And you see a slight bit of hyzer to it. It is brand new. Now we're going to the Fuzion X, and you can immediately see off of about the same snap that got a lot more fade out of that. Now these were very stable. I often say that the team series from last year, that Maverick behaves like an Explorer and still does. And I think I kind of feel the same way about the Fuzion X right now. But let's get to it. We are going to compare the American Flag Die Lucid to the Fuzion X in this review. And we are going to start off here with some just hyzer snaps, trying to get it out there to about 320. And we're going to be throwing the 2 Lucid first and the 2 Fuzion X second every time, so that you can hopefully get a good look at the trajectory. So off that same snap, you can see that the Lucid one definitely stayed straighter longer. Fuzion X is definitely more stable and wants to fade. Now, it wasn't hard to get it to straighten, but here's a look at where the Lucid discs landed. They landed over by the basket or further over to the right, and both Fuzion X's faded out on me. Now we're going to take a look at an Anhyzer Release, forcing the disc over, trying to get the same release on all of these shots to get a good look. And you see that Once you got that Lucid Maverick over, it kind of followed that line with very little fade out. I mean, it looks like it's trying to fight out a little bit there at the end. And here comes our comparison with Fuzion X. You can see the stability in the Fuzion X as it fights out and does fade to the left. Here's our second Fuzion X. And the same thing, it fades out to the left. Consistency though, both of them landed right next to each other off about the same arm speed and release. And you can see that the Lucid American flag discs landed closer to the basket. Here we're throwing directly into about a 10 to 12 mile per hour headwind and just trying to get the discs to go straight and flat towards that tree. So you can see that the Lucid would stand up, and I believe the Fuzion X does stand up a little bit, but definitely has a little bit of fade at the end. So you can use more arm speed or a little bit more angle there to work with that Fuzion X. All right, that's going to do it for this review. We looked at the Lucid Maverick versus the Fuzion X Zach Melton Team Series. And I would say that the Zach Melton Fuzion X is definitely more stable than a regular Lucid. I will say that the trajectory is not all that different. It may require either more arm speed or you might need to put more angle. So I'm used to releasing on a Anhyzer Release, and depending on arm speed, snapping it straight or bringing it up and throwing it higher to get it over. An adjustment on the angle could work for this. And just straight up more arm speed can also work as well. The hope here is that if you do get a Fuzion X, it takes a long time to beat in and it lasts a very long time. So that way you get more disc for the buck. But support Zach, buy a Team Series, why not? It's good disc. That'll do it for this comparison review, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.